But I'm interested in the marriage between, because I don't have this on the show very
Uh-huh.
often or in life, immigration law and comedy
Ah,
do not necessarily seem like they would go together. What, because you're still a practicing attorney.
yeah,
Clearly, immigration law, um, human rights, these things have been very important to you.
yeah.
How did social consciousness manifest itself in your stand-up?
Well, that's a good question. Where it came from is I'm very interested in effective communication. That's a kind of a theme that really resonates for me. And I'll tell you why. And I don't normally share this, but you're close enough to me that I'm willing to share it. When I was growing up, my mother was deaf. And so communicating with her was hard. She read lips. So if you were in somewhere in the public, you wouldn't catch on right away that she's not hearing what's going on
Right.
because she could pick up what you're saying from reading lips. But um, in terms of relating to her on a day-to-day basis, it had to be very concise, specific, concrete. Um, she had to get it quickly. I couldn't ramble around the bush and tell her a whole story. I had to get it to her. Like delivery was very important, quick, concise, specific, and no fooling around. Like it's not that she didn't enjoy a laugh and so on. She did. She enormously enjoyed comedy, but in terms of communication, it had to be, that was sort of perhaps a gift or something that you give her once in a while, but generally it was it was serious, and so that influenced my presentation type of interest. But the world wasn't ready for me in terms of presentations, and um, you know, I'd give talks. For example, I was a member of Toastmasters for 35 years. And I
Yeah.
attended weekly meetings of clubs where people would stand up, give a presentation, and then get feedback from the members that were there. You're doing this right, but don't say all the time. Make sure you look at all the members that are in the club listening to you. Don't wobble on your feet and stuff like this. And I thought, oh, this is the area for me. This is where I should be. But the world wasn't ready for me there. There was no open door. Hey, come on in here, Andy. We need you over here. Like even though like I was pressing, like working hard, trying to, and I was thinking serious kind of more serious presentations. And as a lawyer, you have to give talks at the office, and sometimes in court. Obviously, I had to perform, right, or sort of present. But the world was telling me writing is where you got to be right now. Start writing. And I was, I'd write like articles for newspapers and, little sort of vignettes and stuff like this. And it was going pretty good, the writing. And I was pathetic at right when I was in university. I was pathetic. I barely passed through first year English 101. The prof took pity on me and passed me because he knew otherwise I wouldn't be able to continue in my
Yeah.
studies. And he'd roll over in his grave right now if he knew that I've been a journalist for Forbes for 10 years. Are you kidding, Andy? He couldn't write two sentences. What happened? Well, and I'm getting to the point of comedy here. What happened was, anything you do often enough, if you keep doing it, you get better, 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 and pretty soon people are noticing, and that door was opening for me.
Uh-huh.
But the problem was the joy was missing. I didn't feel the sense of connection like
Mm.
you could get in stand up. Like
Yeah.
and to be able, I think one of the greatest things you can do in life is to make someone laugh.
Yeah.
That's like instant connection. The only closest thing I can think of is songs. People who can sing songs and write lyrics and play music. That's probably even more powerful than comedy.